Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington Commanders. One of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He's got room to roam. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Rolling on 3rd, here's Dart. That's with Harrison again. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
And the Cardinal first down.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Go! Back to 60, back to 60. Let's go!
The give now to Benson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a 4th down decision to make. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Charging down the middle, and they block it!
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick. Let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt getting it for the first time. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Into the hands of Pickett. And he's taken down at the 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the gun, run for Krosky-Merritt. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second down give to Krosky-Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's second down coming up.
Ready? 70 Cowboy 80.
Throwing off the play fake. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. George Pickens the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And his defense is firing to begin the season. Oh, great play to get him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Darts out of the shotgun. They connect on the deep shot. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals trim the lead to 1.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky-Merritt. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45.
The play fake, he'll throw. couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. First down from 41.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Run now with Krosky Merritt. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So they're left facing third and long.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick six for Arizona. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Back to work they go after the interception. Low left side is caught by Sinnott. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Pass play coming here. This is a heater going deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. And I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you can do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Here we go, here we go. Half the 60, half the 60.
They'll air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield on their own side.
Back at his 48-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to St. Del there. So now it's going to be third and long.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
19 Lions.
Here he goes, third and long. Gets him on the in route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. And they've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on fourth down. They'll go quickly to the right. And they get this down to the 28. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on fourth down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, shot. 18 Cardinals.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Escapes out to the left. Making the call himself. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Ready? Check out.
In the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. Finds the football outside. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! He's off to the races! At the 20! And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Commanders 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. You're on the speed. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Fits it through the middle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
It's a gain of 27.
He'll be quickly trying to get set again.
Good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go.
They go play action on 1st down. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
12 That's another Washington Commanders 1st down.
Krosky Merritt on 1st down. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Ready? Have the six.
Turning to McLaughlin on third. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Krosky Merritt has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He finds him right side. A bit out of bounds after a small gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's a run, Krosky Merritt. And he gets in, touchdown! The Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score, don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 1. Ooh, a poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throw here, third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Tank Dell the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Emotional receiver left. On 1st down, here's Dart. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 47-yard line.
Dart out of the shotgun. Finds the in route complete. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the 1st. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's cut by Harrison. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Dart gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did. And, of course, is the throwaway.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
21.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
70, 70.
1st down, play action. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's Pickens with a catch out right. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard 2.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 70.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Cowboy 80. Go.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 2nd down. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for 1 more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. 1 last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Giving this to Kronsky Merritt. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Into the hands of Dell. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. QB just nailed it.
And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Go.
Kronsky Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Benson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
The give on 2nd to Benson. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Goes right downfield to Olave. And what a hit there. Ouch. She faced the press for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Benson, 1st and 10. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Back to throw, here starts. They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals making a 9-point advantage. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on seconds. Going right back to Kincaid. Complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Here's the snap on 4th. Pass brought in by Watson. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down.
1st and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
60 Bison.
Working on 1st down. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Yard line.
Here we go, set.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now they face 2nd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing it again here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Pickens left side. Oh, and it's a punishing hit to end that play, but hey, still a win for this offense. They've got 1st and goal now from the 2.
That's another Washington.
Krosky Merritt dives in for the goal line, and it's not free. And this one's recovered by the Cardinals.
Hey, listen, inside the 5-yard line, that ball needs to be...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Quick pass, right side, complete. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Now Dart. Chased out to his right. He's one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Darts out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to throw. He's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go!
From the gun, there's McLaughlin. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's kicking for the catch outright. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again on second. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Looking quickly here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Liking 18.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Result of the play is a turnover.
Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag, though, down with him. Let's see, did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? All set to go now from the 35. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He's going to get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it's going to be second down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
It's Benson on the give. Breaks the tackle. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
It's complete. This is Olave. And he takes it down to the 33. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
The give now to Benson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. On play action with Dart. Buying some time right. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals take a 3-possession lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cardinals goes. Bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 35.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred in this range. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Cardinals will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He rolls to his right. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Blitz coming, here's Dart. Gonna let this one fly, deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Cardinals keep running away with this. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.